Celebrate good times. Come on. Bow now now. Bow 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 bow. Whoa bow now now. Bow 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 bow. Celebrate good times. Come on. Bum 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 bum. T Stokes, how you doing? Neptune, Savesky, Sephiroth. Well, it's finally here. Rotation and Bloomborough. They're finally here. Here's me with bunny ears. I'm not doing the hot chick tonight. We'll bring her back later. Don't worry. She'll be back. Let's get to recording, guys. Let's snap back to reality. Up the goes gravity. Up the goes rabbity. How's everyone enjoying the new set so far? Live in La Vida rotation. For sure, man. La Vida rotation's pretty good. Stormy, you're flooding, man? That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Velvet. Weasel Soldier. As one does. Weasel Soldier. Mill 3 cards. Perfect. It's actually really good. Reveal cards from the top of your library and you reveal a land card. Reach into the battlefield. Let's go in. Hit. Okay. Get lost. Timber analysts. Very nice. Burrow, blarm, birder. Boom. Lay it. Slay it. Watch where I lay it. Choose one. Submit two. that down. Put that down. Put that down. Land. Clifftop Lookout. Sure. We'll do that. No attacks. See how much more removal he's got. What's up, Very Vorpal? Flooding like I got 50 lands in your deck? Start ripping them out until you stop flooding. There's not much to do it but to do it, man. Ain't nothing to it. Yodian Frontliner, very nice. Take 1 damage. Look out. Let's do that. Great shell. Great shell. Great shell. Great shell. No attacks. Boom. Taking out one will ensure that you never see another. This is true. This is accurate. This is an accurate assessment of how things will go. It is inevitable. Whoa, you sure you want to do that, man? Alright. Boom. We will block you. 5-4. We will do that and that. Boom. Play the Elemental Turtle. Let's do this. Choose one, search for a card. Let's do... Let's... Sure. Why not? No attacks. Charge him up, man. Charge him up. Do your thing, bro. Oh, look at that. You gotta wear him down. You gotta wear him down with a landfall. Hell yeah. We got what we came for, man. Good stuff. I enjoy this deck quite a bit. I've never been much for landfall, but black landfall, that's something I could get used to. That's a spice that's extra nice. Yeah, the black landfall is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. The black landfall is decent. Yeah. Black Landfall is pretty decent. How's everybody doing? Y'all been playing Bloomburrow or what, man? Y'all still slow tonight. How you doing, Lord Stonescale? Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. Happy rotation, everybody. We'll put down a Bloom and Marsh right there. We'll wait for the Vine Lasher. And let's see if he's got the removal. Let's see. We'll wait. Doing pretty good. Haven't seen that many people running new cards yet. Let's do this. Offspring them. Boom, pop, boom. Is he going to play the removal? Or is he going to do something else silly? So I got 50 bucks and barely got a deck out of that pack in standard. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Let's do that. Deep Root Wayfinder. Let's do... You'll get there. You'll just generate. You'll be fine. Your renewal lag was empty variable. That doesn't make any sense. There should be something in it. Well, here's the deck for you. If you like landfall, this is the deck to run on right here. He's gonna play a bat. Okay. Oh, he's not playing a bat. He's playing Dream of Lunar Convocations here. Dream of Lunar Convocations. Dream of Lunar Convocations. Oof. Okay, so we are going to cast... Pay them all. Iridescent Vine Lasher, boom, boom. Submit 2, boom. Push. Okay, so we will put down Blossoming Tortoise. Let's see. He may have 80 pounds of removal. We never know. We're playing Golgari Reanimator Landfall right here. Oh, wait. Hold on. He's going in. What's he doing? Gonna be something big. Zoraline. Money outweighing problems on the Zoraline. Brings back Ellis Ilkor for the pleasure of it. Life from the bats. Cheese it, guys. It's the bats. 2 Lunar Convocations. He gets that life. Okay. So we're going to play... should we put down Preacher of the Skysm, enters the battlefield, Deep Root Wayfinder, we'll do that. Boom. We gotta hit some removal here soon. You checked your collection? I would send a ticket. I would send a ticket saying you got nothing in your renewal egg. They can check that. I would send a support ticket. Hey, what's up, Chris Chaos? Preacher of the Skysm. Boom. Gain a life. Alright, we're really gonna have to step it up here. Poof. Those Lunar Convocations, 2 of them are really hitting me hard here. Billow of the Woods. So let's do this. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, it happens. It happens, guy. It happens, guys. Yeah, Vorpal, I'd say nothing happened. Nothing happened in my renewal. Like, I know there was network problems earlier, so it may not have connected or done something that it needed to do. So I would definitely send a support ticket and say, hey, I didn't get anything that I was supposed to. All right. Oh, easy. What is he doing? He's doing essence channel. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Gain. We're calling this one Into the Badlands. Dark Star Augur. Check it out now. Dark Star Augur right about now. Dark Star Augur. Check it out now. Dark Star Augur right about now. That's Funk Show Brother, except I do Dark Star Augur, just in case you were unclear about that. 7-week, 7-streak watch right there. That's pretty awesome. I don't think we got there, though, folks. I don't think we got there. Damn. Very close. But we didn't get there. We got real close. Hold on, hold on. The Dark Star Augur might get him. The Dark Star Augur might get him. Yeah, got him. There you go. You gotta watch that Dark Star. You gotta watch him. Listen, it's not a fast deck, but it's a smooth deck. Slow is fast, smooth is slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. You know what I mean? The Augur, man, you gotta watch the Augur. He could have just not played the Augur, and he might have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids. You know? Good stuff. I really like this. This is a lot of fun. Dark Star stabbed him right in the. You gotta watch out for that Dark Star, man. His name's right in there, Dark Star. You know. Black will give you power, but at a cost. At a cost. Yikes, bro. All right, yeah, we'll do this. Fecund, Recon, we don't need that. That's really not a great opener right there, but either way. All right, we're gonna hold on there. I think he's doing it. He's analyst. Yeah, he's doing analyst. Mill 3 cards. He's doing it. This is the deck. Yeah, it's it's Vine Lasher analysts. Let's see what he's got. Creature of the Skies him. 1 damage. Bing. It's good to be the Bing. Abilities. I think people are, you know what I think people are missing? I think they're missing the fact that I have Dirge. The Dirge of Cerberus. Attacks, boom. So I can play Fecund Great Shell next. go in. King. No attacks. I'll take 2. Zenel, the Nameless City. Good card. Good card, Mad City. Play that. I mean, this is wild. When you think about it, like, this is... That's pretty wild right there, man. That's... Gonna ping me for 1 right there. Hey, what's up, Crypt Keeper? No blocks, I'll take the 2. Bango. We're gonna do pay 3 life. Okay. Oh, there's the Bedrock Tortoise. Okay. The Tortoise. Sacrifice. Boom. Bedrock Tortoise. He's gonna go in. Let's try this. Boom. My turn. Creature of the Schism. Cliff top lookout. So if I do that with Preacher of the Schism, put it on the battlefield tapped. Sacrifice. Let's do... Yeah, let's do Preacher of the Schism. Iridescent Violent. Pop. 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 Wow. Didn't get it. Boof. Okay. So we've got enough boofers to boof them. We got enough Protecto cards. If you put Animus and last guy, then activate. I don't have enough mana to activate Analysts, unfortunately. I didn't have enough mana to activate the Analysts. We couldn't analyze quick enough. We will though. We'll get there. Don't worry. We're getting there. Again, we don't grind fast, but we grind smooth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You get what I'm fucking saying. Block that. Death touch cab for Cutie. Okay, so Kun Great Shell, that leaves 3 left. So we will cast 3, we're able to do that. Oh, no problem, Chris Chaos. Fecund Great Shell. He's out of there. Alright. Alright. I thought about that, but that was after I had played the other card, so I couldn't hit it. I couldn't hit it right away. I couldn't hit that bad Wizard Veed. That evil Wizard Veed right away, man. I thought about that after I realized it, but I think I overplayed. I had cast the mana. It would have been a good idea. Temur Analyst would have been a good idea there. So you don't have the wrong idea. Just I didn't have the mana. If you got Reckon a Blake slip shot with that Otter that grants prowess to all creatures, you certainly can. You can also break Slick Shot by getting infinite Otters out. Steve Guck, oh my goodness. The Guck. He's here, guys. Okay, I go first. I can place that. Boom. Oh, foretelling. You know what's going on when we foretell. Mill. Okay. Manifold Mouse. Double Striker Trample. Dies. Don't like that I didn't get a land there. Manifold Mouse number 2, Electric Disguise him. Creature Disguise him, don't shize him. He's gonna get a crazy hit here. Boom, boom. Boom. I want you in my room. Unless I get some removal here, this Manifold Mouse is going to manifold me really good. He's going to manifold me real spicy-like. Because look at all those different amazing abilities he has. So he gets First Strike. We'll take it for right now. Okay, let's do Deepak Choke. I love that right there. Let's do that. Cloaked Reveler. Okay. No, but just found your channel and really dig your stuff. When are you a primary constructed player? Yes. I am a primary constructed player. I mostly play a constructed style type of deck. As opposed to deep dish style decks, which is different. Let's do that. Dragon to control. Down. Yeah, with not enough removal, there's nothing I can do here, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do with that little of removal. I can search and put down, but that's not going to help anything, is it? So, well, I can put it. Well, they all have trample now anyway, so largely doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, for mono red here, this was just a real bad matchup for us. We didn't really get what we need. Good run though, good run. Golgari Reanimator. This is a new Golgari Reanimator that's using Landfall and some other big turtles to do crazy stuff. To do silly, crazy stuff. Numbskull rating for 29. I didn't even notice him. Shout out to the numbest of skulls. Man, let's get some good stuff in here, man. Hey, it's the Numbskull. Golgari. It's Golgari's self-mill reanimator landfall with real heady shit in there. There's some real complicated, nonsensical, twisty-bisty stuff in there, which I like, you know. Need to work on your turtle deck. Ops goes first. What was unexcited? You weren't excited about Bloomburrow, but now that you're getting into it, you're more excited. Yeah, that's how a lot of people feel. Real heady shit. Yeah, we're getting into some stuff here, guys. He's gonna try to aggro me here. We got more removal. The exclamation bell. Exclamation bell. Not bad. People like that bell. You get to draw a card and play a land. So we're going to do Bloomin' Onion. Delicious Bloomin' Onion, as you may or may not know. Very good. Very good, delicious card there. Boom. Okay. Real heady shit. Yeah, tortoise mens. We are unburdened by our tortoises. Boom. Boom. Probably going to flip them. That wicked wizard weed. Rune Develop, Slaughtermaster right here. Okay. Sacrifice, return all. So we played that. And then we're gonna say nothing. We don't want to play anything. And turn. This is going to be a upside down goblin that he's going to try to flip over. He's going to shock that out. He does. He's going to Fountain Port Bell it. Fountain Port. Aftermath Analysts. Boom. We do the liveliest of dirges. Oh, he's out of there. Okay. He didn't want it. How can we offspring cost less? I don't think we can make offspring cost less. I think your best way is to ramp and try to pay it that way. Offspring is supposed to be like a middle to late game play right there. How you doing, though, Gypticus, the Flipticus, the #1 Echypticus? Very nice. Is there? I can't remember. What are you running? How you doing, Domovia? What are you running? Did you figure out the mono black yet? Man, I'm still struggling to get the I'm still struggling to get the mono black just right, man. It's slow. Everything moves so fast right now. The damn game moves so freaking fast right now. It's hard to. Is there one in standard? Reduce casting cost? I don't think there's anything that's going to reduce something like a kicker cost. That's the issue. I don't ever think that is going to. I don't think that's ever going to bring that down per se. Let's do this. Auto pay. Boom. Bang them. Surveil. No, we don't want that. Okay. Conduit pylons. Black feels very slow. We need Dark Ritual. The children yearn for Dark Ritual. We yearn for Dark Ritual. We craves it. Precious. I'm not going to let him ramp. That's for damn sure. Gold Vein Hydra, you're not going to wrap. Oh, yes. The children call out for Dark Ritual. We call out to the sacred artifacts of our age. Dark Ritual. Invoke Despair and the Hook. Massacre. That's what we call for. We beseech thee. Great black cards of our time. Great black cards of our era. Hear our prayers. Hear our desire for the terrible fates. He's gonna go in here. Boom. I want him to go in. I want him to go in heavy here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. The Vorin Klex. He's gonna Vor in pretty good here. You know these guys, they like to Vor. We're gonna say no blocks. I'll take the hit. My turn. Great Tortoise. Preacher of the Schism. Alright, he's got a lot. He can play a lot here. Oh, the Tyrahine. I was worried about him. Yeah, money outweighing troubles on the Tyrahine here. So that's 5 blocks. That's 5 damage, 6 damage. You gotta block that. That'll do 8 damage, but this'll block all. That'll block all of it. There we go. Not too bad. Overcommitted, but I was worried he was going to get them. Hey, what's up, Nathaniel? How you doing? We stay goated here, man. We stay landfalling. We stay into the Badlands. Into the Badlands. Very nice. Low cap lantern. Very nice. Almost at another mana for another Pap. How you doing, Jar Werewolf? What's up, man? Jar Werewolf. Boop, 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 boop. I need a land trigger. Yeah, the land triggers really help. Guys, don't forget to like the video. That really helps. I see there's 27 people here and only 14 people have liked. That's not good enough. We got to do better than that. Use Blazing Skulls last night to get a Blazing Diamond. That's awesome. To blaze through Diamond, that's awesome, man. Flaming Skulls is good. Apparently, it got a lot of people to Mythic. Like, no bullshit, a lot of people hit Mythic because of freaking Flaming Skulls. Because of those skulls. 6 million triggers. Sephira stole my deck, and 6 million triggers. 3,000 black mana triggers of Allah. Dun, 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 dun. Nobody understands that meme. That is a niche meme right there. That is so niche that you can't even get more niche than that meme that I just said. Let's drop that. Cheese Turds. What a lovely name this man has here. This is great. Love to see that. Fabled Passage, activate. Unfortunately, we do get to put it in our graveyard, which is fine. We do get to do black. Boom. Ravencrow. Ravencrow never smiles. Iridescent Vine Lasher, it's on you. So we're going to do Fabled Passage, then Blossoming Tortoise. Luckily, this doesn't need very many triggers. He's going to play Removal or he's going to play a Planeswalker. He doesn't have a kill card yet, but we're going to see. Amelia Benavides Aguirre. Ooh. We have the opportunity to do something very funny here. Oh, okay. Yeah, he saw what was on the way. They already know. They already know. I stay strapped with them land drops, man. I'm Land Drop J. Y'all know me. I'm flooding around here. There's a lot of fires around here, man, and I'm the flood. You got any Covenant and UNSC around here? Because I'm the motherfucking flood. Just call me the Gravemind. Now if I can turn my my flood powers into a deck, that's all I ever asked. I'm always a dark memer. I'm an obscure memer. The more obscure the Justiqua. Thank you for following. Boomer J. Yeah, man, my references are old, man. Call me the... That's a good one. I don't know where I thought of that. Call me the Gravemind the way I be flooding. Oh, man, that's a pretty good one, guys. That's a pretty good one. That's I don't think that's that old. I mean, Halo is pretty topical. The flood hasn't been for a while, but still, I think I get points for that one. Boom. All right, he's probably gonna do the same thing I'm doing. Restless Cottages. Okay. Now, if you do something with a double token, Steve Gut, if something pops out and it's like, hey, you know, when you play this, you get twice as many tokens as normal, that would count. That would absolutely count, but not so much as a triggered effect would give you lower the price of tokens altogether. I think that is a pretty hard ask right there. Probably a throbbing hard ask, really, if you think about it at the end of the day. Let's put down the Tortoise, Tortoisement. He's probably going to play a Removal, Virtue, Boom, Poof. Poof and Boof. Going to do that on there. Wow. Really getting the shits here. Let's do this. Boom. Hit. Boom. Flubs the Fool. Everyone loves Flubs. He's still a funny guy. He's still a funny guy. Flubs the Fool. Sheldrissy, the Apocalypse. Yeah, this was not a great opener right here. What we did here is we kind of kept a bad hand, and it went from bad to worse. There's Flubs the Fool. If you have a spell cost reduction, it applies to Offspring. It probably does. So what card are you thinking of to get the spell cost reduction up? What is there to disguise it? Because if you disguise it and flip, that won't work. If you disguise and flip, that won't work because Offspring is a casting cost. You always seem to have horrible luck with mulligans. Yeah, you know, more often than not, my mulligans go sideways, so I'm always hesitant to. I often go from bad to worse, so that's why I don't always grab them when I do. Yeah, for sure. I'm very nervous about mulliganing. All right, let's go one more. What are you doing, Ravencrow? Tell me about it, man. You keep teasing me that this is some sort of nightmarish concoction that you've built, and then don't tell me what it is, man. Share it. Whatever it is, what's your nightmare concoction, bro? What's your nightmare concoction? Tell me about it. You keep going, dude, you don't even know the horror. The horror, Jay. You can't even begin to understand the darkness, the terrible darkness that I've seen. And it's like, all right, well, tell me about it. Tell me about the terrible darkness. The terrible secrets of space. What is the triggers? Are you doing otter? Are you doing otter bangs? Human. I'm only human. Ostrupol. Oh, he steals your entire deck? Man, you gotta go to the Discord and show me what deck you're talking about, bro. This dude's like, man, fuck this new card, this set. I'm playing Boros Convoke. I don't give two shits about this new set. Fuck this new set. Boros Convoke for me. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm voting Boros Convoke forever. That's what this guy said. He said Boros Convoke 2025. I am uninterested in things that are new. I'm voting Boros Convoke 2025. Don't need to be here right now. I'm only human. All right, bring it home. Boo. Okay, there's a Vine Lasher early on. Tibber. Lizard. Okay, he's doing lizards. That's a concern. No, he's doing iridescent Vine Lasher. Okay. Well, I'll do my own iridescent Vine Lasher. You might play removal. I might pay removal. Who knows? And is he gonna do Boros? Or is he gonna do Gav? Okay. Let's play green. Pay 2 life. Oof, yeah, definitely. Yeah, worth it. Worth it. Gav will absolutely mess you up the way it comes in, man. Hey, what's up, Aiden? Welcome back to the show. I don't trust that he's not going to jack that up. That he's not going to use an aggro ability. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Hit the removal. There's the Vine Lasher. Let's do it. Okay. Tibber 031 Valley Flame Caller. This card. Okay. Card. That's 2 damage to me. It sucks. this. This. Boom. Boom. We're gonna do no attacks. We're probably gonna kill the Valley Flamecaller and then try to swing in with the Deeproot Wayfinder. And then the Deeproot Wayfinder can bring back my Fabled Passage, which can hit the Blossoming Tortoise, which we can cascade from there. The clip Ravencrow never smiles. Essence Channelers are your Bloomburrow love right now. It's good to hear. He's gonna hurt me bad with this one. Shit, this guy. Alright, so we're going to do this. This. You gonna block? No. Boom. Bop. Turn that to the battlefield tap. Blossoming Tortoise. Bop. Okay. Claw. Try this. Scale. Turn. Gopher. Yeah, that's gonna fuck me up right there. I should have played the removal earlier. My turn. It's clever lookout. So let's do Fecund Great Shell. Boom. Activate that ability. Put down a green. Green. Boom. Let's say discard a card. We'll put down, we'll get rid of Clifftop Lookout right there. Boom. Go in. The recursion of Orzhov Bats you're finding fun. Orzhov Bats is fun. Hey, there you go. He got it. Telling you, man, lizards are hard to beat, guys. Everybody, I don't know why so many people, I got so many negative comments on lizards today, and I swear to God, it's by people who have not played lizards. They're like, I don't know, guys, this looks too slow, this blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm telling you guys, lizards is vicious. Vicious, man. Like, I can't tell you how fast and effective everything you do with lizards hurts. It's just, it's like trying to pick up a knife with no handle, man. It's, everything you do is gonna hurt. Everything. It's all gonna be bad. Yeah, they fixed the arena issue. Deep Cavern Valley right there. Who's he gonna grab? Probably the Vine Lasher. How you doing, Hillbilly? You got it. Oh, man, you got it, bro. Keep it away, find out. Boom. Edge E. I like it. I like it. Gix, Yawgmoth, Praetorian. No attacks. Boom. Villain, any idea of a Buzzard Lizard, maybe with just 6 to 8 rares? You cannot go wrong with Iridescent Vine Lasher. This is good in a bunch of different decks. You cannot go wrong with Valley Caller. Any card that says Caller on it, you're not going to go wrong with. Dorian Black. First time chatter, welcome to the show. Yeah, there's probably some options, but man, they need a lot of synergy. Some of them are not that expensive, though. I think it's important to point that out, that some of them are not very expensive to hit off. Boom. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Fecund Great Shell. I don't think we want that. Well, we'll take it. Fabled Passage. So, yeah, if you need only rares, I definitely... Vine Caller, Gev is important. And the one that triggers when you attack is important. The one that's free... I'll show you. I'll go over it. I might do another. Hey, what's up, 019? I might do another budget deck. My budget deck was very popular when I put it out the other day. Everyone really liked that budget deck. So, I might have to do another one. Draw. Favorite card from Bloomborough. Favorite card. Favorite card. Favorite card. It's hard to say, man. Favorite card. Just card in general, period? Like a card that is... Zoraline. I like Zoraline a lot. Bat decks are very fun. You gonna do a counter spell here? You may. Favorite card is a tough question to ask right now. Favorite deck, I loved playing bats and I love playing lizards. The other ones were fun, but those had more unique kind of mechanics and interactions in them that I felt like I was getting a bigger, better time out of the game. So I guess that would be my answer. Bats and lizards are to me some of the best going on right now. So, all right, he's gonna play a Sheldred. No, he's gonna play Deep Cavern Bat Value. What's he gonna grab? Thank you, Master Nightshave. Welcome to the show. Master Nightshade. Not Master Nightshave. Well, maybe you Master Shave too. I don't know what's going on with you, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You are a Master Shaver. Lively Dirge, he did not want. Let's do this. Do them all. So let's do this. hit it. Boom. Is he gonna swing in? The 3-colored frogs. I might try Sultai frogs one day. I don't know if I'm quite there yet on frogs, but I may try them one day. Counterspell? Lively Dirge, very nice. I need that. Activate ability. Black. No attacks. Very mastermind. I need him to play out mana. I don't like him having all this fucking mana he's not playing. Creature of the Skies him. That. I don't think he knows what Reach is. He may not know what Reach is. He does not, in fact, know what Reach is. Alright, there's Bellow of the Woods. Does he have the counterspell? That's the real question. Does he have the counterspell? He may. He's out of there. Hey, well, I'm glad, MTG Hillbilly. Hey, it's the least I could do, bro. Least I could do. I remember what it was to have 500 creators, man. I remember what it was to have 500 subscribers, bro. Do you know? You know what I mean? I was back there. I started with none. Nobody gave me a shout out. Nobody helped me, none. So, listen. You're in the trenches, man. I get it. Hell, we all are still. Only the people at the tippy top get to eat good. Alright, let's open some packs real quick. Oof. Oof. Phineas, not bad. Brambleguard Veteran, what else we got? Oof, we almost got to start saving for Duskmore, guys. Ew, Do Chancer and Trancer. Ugh, I don't like that at all. Alright, one more, I think, and then I think we're pretty much where we need to be with the recording of the video. We'll do a shakedown and we'll play some Mono Black. How about that, guys? I go first. So many good creatures. Tell me about it, man. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of... We're eating good on the table here, man. He's going to play removal. He can't help it. Boom. Let's see if he's got a ton of removal. Boom. Boom. Yo. Zew, trades that soldier, boys. You. Duskmorn is in September. I know, man. It's August. It's fucking August. That's what I'm saying. We're almost there, man. What's he got coming in here? Hostile Investigator, which is a type of alligator that investigates. A tiny bones. Tiny bones. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna say. Wait. Browser, I did the wrong one. Fuck, I fucked that up. Fuck, I fucked that up. Grab the wrong thing. Damn it. I hit the wrong button. Misclick by me. Misclick by Jay. It happens, guys. Boom. Boom. Yeah, misclick by me, guys. I meant to do the other one, and I misclicked it. Yeah, it's a real crowded season. They wanted to put Modern Horizons in there, so they came in real hot. So they had Modern Horizons shoved in between the other ones, and it came out kind of weird. Liliana the Villiana. Sacrifice the creature with sacrifice that one.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Okay, so now we're on to something here. Hey, Jarek. Jark. Welcome back to the show, Jark. Thank you, Matt. I'm glad my decks were able to help you out. Everybody discards a card. I got the same one, so we're going to do this. He's really not going to like what happens right now. I guarantee he's not going to fucking like what happens right now. He's going to be upsetty spaghetti. You see how much shit I have in my graveyard? Watch this. Infinite Lizard land drop finishing move.
You go.
Gets to draw a card. Oof. Deep Cavern value. Very nice. He targets me. Earthshaker rounds go. And that's how you finish him with lizards. That's how you finish him with lizards. Infinite land lizard combo, go. That's how you do it, folks. Dejark, thank you so much. I'm glad that you like my Glad that you like my decks. I think I've made my point for tonight, guys. A lot of new stuff, a lot of old stuff, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cold stuff. The Badlands here. Lizards of the Coast. Hell yeah. Combo breaker. Hell to the yeah. Really good stuff here. I seen a couple of these kind of land drops. I don't think they're as good as mine. I think mine's the best one. Very, very solid build here in my opinion. I think it does a damn fine job of what it's supposed to be doing. And to be honest, we're running at an 80% win rate right now. 77% on the play. It is not bad at all. So, that all being said, I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. This is the end of the video and not the end of the stream, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you in the next video, though. Bye-bye. Okay, for all you new people, when you hear me say, I've been Jay Villain, you've been great, that means that the video I'm recording is over, not the stream. So don't immediately X out of the thing, all right? What's up, Aiden? Combo breaker. I know that's everyone's gut reaction is to just immediately close. They hear me say, I've been Jay Villain, you've been great. And they just want to slam shut. They just want to slam shut the whole thing. No, don't slam it shut, okay? Don't do it. Nathaniel Smith, I found really wonderful Balin and Brawl. Call it Rabbit Punch. Basically a treasure food deck with white identity as a control element. Get enough tokens and punch. Very interesting. Yes, no. When you hear, you'll know the stream is over when you hear me say, okay, who are we going to raid out to? If I start talking about raiding somebody, that is how you know the stream is over. If I say, I've been Jay Villain, you've been great, no. That is not the correct, time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. I'm just making up lyrics there. I don't speak Italian or French or whatever language that's in. I don't do it. Not one bit. Clifftop, Undergrowth Recon. I'm not sure about Undergrowth Recon. I've never used it. Everything else works really well. Lumalia. Fecund Great Shell. Blossoming Tortoise. Hit that like button, folks. You know, folks, sometimes you just gotta hit the like button. Been digging holes and taking souls with mono black rats and alchemy. Interesting, Nukes. I gotta see that build, man. That's an interesting idea that you've got brewing there. A brewing and a screwing. Exile, destroy. I mean, this is running 70 to 80% in Mythic. Do I need to really, do I need to make the case higher? I need to be like, how high does it need to be running 90% and top 10% Mythic? Like, what else do I need to do? What else could I possibly need to do to kind of prove that this is effective? Do you know what's really funny? Do you know what comments I really like that I get sometimes? Hey man, this deck looks like it would be really ineffective versus XYZ. I don't think it's any good. And my question to them is, how do you know? I just played the deck. I just showed you what I'm doing with it. And then the guy has not played it. He has not downloaded it. He has not tried it. He just goes, I think this sucks. And it's like, okay. So your gut feeling tells you this deck is bad. That's what we're going. Just vibes. You're just like, yeah, man, the vibes of this deck, nah, that's not for me. I think it sucks. Yeah, that's one way of doing things, I suppose. I guess, I appreciate the vibes-based analysis, The funniest ones is when people go, hey, this deck is going to struggle against mono red. And like if you actually watch the video, I've beaten like 2 mono reds. Those are always really funny too. Those are pretty funny too. Yeah, because it's like, okay, you didn't watch the video, basically. That's what you're telling me. You're like, I didn't watch the video and I just don't like this. And that's fine. You're allowed to not like things. It's perfectly okay not to like things, you know. Fine, I'm not upset with you. It's just funny because, like, I can tell. I can tell, man, you know. The pipes are calling, oh, Danny boy. The pipes are calling. From glen to glen. Across the mountainside. Alright, 24 lands. Bitter Triumph. Maybe one less cut down. Alright. Okay. Let's do the shakedown breakdown here, boys. Save and exit. Alright. Half the time I don't remember to like my owner until the stream is winding down. It's fine. Listen, I want to condition you. As soon as you hear my voice, as soon as you hear me go, hello everyone, welcome back everybody, boom, I want your brain to immediately start looking for a like button to click. Like I want such a Pavlovian response that when you hear my voice, you're immediately going click 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 click. You're clicking everywhere trying to hit the like button. So that's the goal, is to really brain train you guys, you know. Unfortunately, it's all YouTube cares about is likes. So, you know. I'm currently running your Orzhov Bats to climb the ladder, doing great so far. I'm so happy to hear that. Djark. Am I saying that right? Is it just Jark? Dark? DJ Ark? Well, how do I say it? I don't want to mispronounce it. I kind of do want to mispronounce it, but I don't want to be rude at the same time. Mr. or Mrs. Jark. Or neuter. Perhaps you prefer a neutral term, as one may do. Alright, let's crack this midweek magic real quick. I'm curious to see what's in this stupid thing. Lizarbs. Rats. There you go. Put together. You've been grinding Explorer? That's cool. Alright. Get a little water here. We're going to do shakedown breakdown. It's Jark. Okay. Fantastic. Ended up drafting BLOOMBURROW IRL today. Pulled some good mice, but a lizard was giving me a run for your money. Bro, listen. I am the first one to tell you. Frankly, bats is more my style, okay? When I tell you that lizards is so fucking aggro and dangerous, people just don't believe. I've had like 3 comments today saying lizards aren't this fucking good. They're not meta. They're not top meta. You're fucking clickbaiting. You're lying. You're stupid idiot. Jay, what's wrong with you? I am telling you, and I'm like, dude, you weren't in early access. I'm not trying to fucking flex on you, but you weren't fucking there, okay? Lizards, as soon as I faced the lizard deck, I knew my face was gonna get beat in. Like, I ask MTG Hillbilly. He was in the fucking early access. Did or did not lizards beat everyone's face in? Like, legit. As soon as you knew if you were up against a lizard deck, you're about to take the whole punch bowl. They were legitimately one of the strongest out there. And for some reason here, I'll read you the comments today. We'll go over some comments right now. While this deck is fun, it's trash compared to everything else. People are playing a shitload of removal turn 1 and 3, and then you have 0 advantages all. Save your wild cards. The danger of calling... that was one comment. There's no way this person had played it because this came out as soon as the deck hit, so I don't know how much they had possibly played it. This is the danger of calling anything top meta. It's way too soon to call, and it's just clickbait. Bro, I played it. That was the meta of the early access. For 24 hours, that was the deck to beat. It was, yeah, if you weren't absolutely spamming destruction. And the thing is, lizards generate mana. Here's the thing. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at it real quick. Let's take. I'm tired of fucking around here. I'm tired of fucking around here. Lizards is the new mono red. That's a good way of putting it. So you have Gev. This guy puts a lizard down and gives you money to play another lizard. Okay? This guy, whenever you do damage, you get to choose a card and play it on top. Laughing Jasper pulls stuff off the top there. Vine Lasher does anytime that you play a land, it damages them. They're all mercenaries. They're all outlaws, so you can put some other outlaw shit in there. This guy, every time you attack, you do damage. So there's that. Yeah, they're very good. They're insanely good. There's just value for days here. Hell, if you want to make it even worse, throw in a whenever this one attacks, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So you have gain and drain effect on there. Rock Collar, you want to do Rock Collar? Sure, throw Rock Collar in there. I don't give a shit, man. And then you do something like Flame Caller. And then you do some destroys. Boom, 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 boom. And then you do some less lands. Boom, boom. You can throw Jagged Barrens, Sulphur Springs, throw a couple of those. Boom. 29 lands. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 21 lands on a 20. You can add 1 back. Boom. And then you can do a Goblin Outlaw. You want to throw an Outlaw in there? Sure. Throw fucking Gleeful Grenadier in there. That's basically what I did. And it fucking ripped people, dude. It ripped people. Everything that you play hurts. And this is what I want to emphasize. Play a land, it hurts them. Attack, it hurts them. Attack, it hurts them. Whenever you hurt them, get a card off the top of your library. Play a Gecko for free if you've hurt somebody. Get 2 mana to play something for free if you've hurt somebody. Play a Gecko, it hurts them. Play a Gecko, it hurts them. It hurts them more each time that you hurt them. Steal cards from the top depending on how many lizards you have on the board. Again, every single action either hurts the opponent or gives you a benefit for hurting the opponent, or potentially gives you an upside or something like that, or gives you more cards or gives you a benefit. So, I am the least clickbaity guy on MTG Arena right now. I could clickbait. I rarely ever do. I very, very sometimes, if I'm very excited about a deck, I'll say, this is super powerful, this is broken, this is meta, this is OP or whatever. But I am not one of these people putting the shocked face. You know, the shock YouTuber face with a red arrow and a circle and saying, Wizards has to ban this. Oh my goodness, broken, top meta, S tier deck, the secret deck Wizards doesn't want you to know about. Once in a blue moon, if I'm stoked, I'll do something like that. But for the most part, I try to be a little bit more subtle than that. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one too, Ken Ivory. Lizards can be very explosive. Ocelot Lair and Gorman's Talon. I'll have to take a look at that. I really have to take a look at squirrels too. I haven't really locked down squirrels either. Rats could be a thing. I think yeah, they need to fix that. Jark, that's an error. That's not normal. It shouldn't be doing that on a regular. I usually don't. I'm probably one of the least clickbaity things, and I could be expanding my channel like crazy by being a clickbaity monster, but I don't like that, and I don't. here's the thing, and I don't want to toot my own horn too much. I watched, before I started a YouTube channel, I watched a shitload of YouTube. And even now, I watch a shitload of YouTube. I approach my YouTube videos from the aspect of the consumer. What kind of content would I enjoy consuming as me personally? I'm making content for myself. Okay. So I would want a really chill environment, cool music, you know, welcome back everybody to the show, deep explanation, good gameplay, not too much commentary, and not clickbaiting and not overhyping it, because I don't like those types of videos. Rats are okay unless you go up against videos. What do I think about mice? Mice is good. Mice can be explosive. Yeah, you know, you see this people, 100% win rate. And I'll post, listen, if I get a win rate, I'll post that shit. I will come with receipts. When I told you that, when I told you that Spicy Humans went fucking wide, I'll listen, I'll show you the receipt right here, man. Boom. Look at that. Look at that win rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 wins, 1 loss, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 and 14 and 1 loss. So that's going to be 33 and 1 for this run right here. I'll post it, man. I'll post my dubs, man. I'll stand by it. If I tell you that this deck is unbelievably busted, it is. Not every deck that I make is busted. Some of them are just fun. All right, I'm talking too much, guys. You got me monologuing here like a true villain. I even say in the Shakedown Breakdown, you'll hear me say a lot of times, is this deck S tier? No. Is it going to get you to Mythic? No. But it has some really fun, cool interactions that I enjoy playing. I will tell you right in the description, this is not an assassin. You know, this is not here to, you're not going to win your RCQ with this one. You're going to have a good time playing Magic, which is what you should be doing and what you should be playing for. But either way, I'm monologuing here. Let's get to the Shakedown Breakdown right now. Boop, 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 boop. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are building our first official deck in Bloomborough proper. We had early access decks, which are all available on the Bloomborough playlist that I built for you if you want to see all the stuff I built in early access. But this is the first one I'm playing and releasing, played on the day of release and the night of. So this is my first official in the main game Bloomborough deck. And this is called the Black Lands, aka the Bad Lands. Golgari, Self-Mill, Reanimator, Landfall. Stay with me, guys. This guy is extremely powerful. It is also, I'm playing this in Mythic. I hit Mythic the other day. I'm playing this in Mythic, and it's still running at a 70-80% win rate. Very, very powerful tech with some of these new cards in here. Extremely fun and extremely cool. So before we get down to this Golgari right here, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, guys, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. Yes, you will be brutally assaulted by the like and subscribe for not liking the video and joining the villains today. Join us on stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for a live stream of goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Hit that bell. You'll be notified when we go live on YouTube. Both places you can find me. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions, anything that you want. It's going to be there in Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this crazy Golgari deck, go right down there to the AetherHub and you will find it. So I'm also going to do you a favor for all these horizontal guys. For the first time of Bloomborough, I'm going to do the horizontal readout right here. I hate it. A lot of people requested it. We're going to see how it goes. If it gets more likes, maybe we'll keep doing it. So that's your incentive to like horizontal, gang. All right, so first things first, removal package. We do need to run a pretty substantial removal package here to make sure that we're able to play what we want, which is 3 cut downs and 3 bitter triumphs. I am not worried about discarding a card right here. That is absolutely not a worry of mine. I have a lot of resurrection, And I might actually want to discard a card because there are ways of getting stuff back out of the graveyard, or I may want specific cards in the graveyard because I want to resurrect them. So I am really not concerned with discarding a card when playing removal on a planeswalker or a creature. So it's 1 black and 1 for any planeswalker removal or whatever. And this is for your aggro decks. Your mono red aggros, your lizards aggro, whatever you want, that's what you're going to play for removal. We have some other options, but those are the two that I'm going to go with. Now, for new cards, we got a couple of new cards here. This is the core of our new deck right here. Iridescent Vine Lasher. 1 black, 1/2, Offspring, Lizard Assassin, Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. We have the new ability from Bloomburrow called Offspring. Basically what Offspring is, it's a different kind of kicker, as everything is kicker. You pay 2 extra and you get another Iridescent Vine Lasher that's a token. Basically, you get 2 for 1 if you pay that extra cost. Now, you could pay him early or you can pay him late, but that means you could potentially have a lot of these on the board, meaning every time that you play a land, you're pinging your opponent for damage. And if you're going to be doing that, we want to play a lot of lands. That's going to be the trick. We want to play 5, 6, 7, 8 lands a turn, right? Because that means we're doing 10 damage a turn depending on how many of these we have out. That's going to be the core mechanic of the deck, along with some other stompy surprises on the back end here, because a deck should do one thing great and one thing good. So how do we get these out and how do we play extra lands? Well, Aftermath Analyst. Yes, Temur Analyst used to be a thing, and I thought I'd never see myself playing an Analyst deck, but 1 green and 1. At 1/3 Elf Detective. Analyst is very useful because you get to mill 3 cards, which again, I don't care about. It is a self-mill deck. Then for 1 green and 3, we can return all lands from your battlefield to the graveyard tapped. That is crazy. If we've been milling lands and discarding lands like crazy, especially with like Bitter Triumph, we could potentially put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands down on the board and then trigger him that many times. That is a really, really cool combo right there. So it's a 1/3 and we can sacrifice and bring all the lands back and then replay the lands over and over again. Deeproot Wayfinder. 1 green and 1, 2/3 Merfolk Scout. Whenever Deeproot Wayfinder deals combat damage to a player or battle, surveil 1. Meaning that we look at the top card and you put it in your graveyard. Then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's another way of paying an extra land. Surveil, we could see a land on top, or we could see something that we want to resurrect, put it in our library, and then, so like if we see a forest on top, we throw the forest in there, and then we get to play an extra forest. Very, very cool stuff right there. Now, where's the Reanimator? Jay, you're saying, well, I don't see your Reanimator yet. We got to go with this secret card from OTJ that nobody plays but me, Lively Dirge. 1 black and 1 with the Spree ability right here. We're for 2 extra mana, so 1 black and 3 total. We get to return 2 creature cards with a total mana value of 4 from our graveyard to the battlefield. So pay 4 mana, get 4 cards. Get 4 CMC of cards. We also have the ability to search our library for a card, put it in our graveyard, and shuffle. That will trigger first, so we can say, hey, let's say we want an Iridescent Vine Lasher. We search him, put him in our graveyard, and then immediately get to bring him back, along with 3 other CMC worth of cards. You could actually bring 2 Iridescent Vine Lashers back and then trigger a bunch of landfalls and then hit them all right there. So not only will that find cards that you need, it will also bring them back. 4 total. So you can actually get a Preacher of the Schism and an Iridescent Vine Lasher for 4 mana out of the graveyard. Very, very cool Reanimator card right there. 2 Preachers of the Schism. Maybe you want to go 3. I wouldn't be mad at you if you did 3. It's a solid card that honestly, it finds its way into almost everything black that I build. 1 black and 2, 2/4 Vampire Cleric Death Touch. Whenever Preacher of the Schism attacks, the player with the most life or tied for the most life create a 1/1 Vampire Creature token with lifelink. And whenever Preacher of the Schism attacks while you have the most life or are tied, you draw a card. The other interesting thing about this one that I want to point out, I'm going to show you something else here. All of their powers are higher than their toughness. Keep that in mind. So that is a very useful one. Great for a blocker, great for getting extra cards off the top, putting that death touch and getting those tokens out. Here's Clifftop Lookout. This is a new Bloomburrow card right here. He's a frog scout. Look at him. Look at him doing his thing here. He's got a leaf and a drop of water using it as a telescope. Genius. 1 green and 2, 1/2 reach. Whenever Clifftop Lookout enters, enters the battlefield. That's the new way they say it now. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. Put that land onto the battlefield tap and the rest of the bottom of your library. So he gets you an extra card each turn. He is a 1/2 Frog Scout, very useful. 2 Undergrowth Recons for from Karlov right here. 2 green and 1. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Immediately get to play an extra land every single turn from the graveyard. So great for Golgar Self-Mill right there. Honestly, this one you could go down on. We don't need that many. You could do 1 more Preacher of the Schism maybe, and like 1 less of that, and I wouldn't be mad at you if you don't have the Mythic Rare. Now here comes the Turtles. Yeah, we have a Turtles at the high end right here. 2 green and 2 3/3 creature turtle. Whenever Blossoming Turtle enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards, then return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Again, playing another land, ramping. Activated abilities of lands you control cost 1 less to activate. Extremely useful right there. Land creatures you control get +1/+1. We don't have very many of those, but he gets us the extra, and he is a nice 3/3. Here is another Bloomburrow card, Fecund Greatshell. Look at that. The bats or something is attacking. Birds are attacking him. He's shooting off sparklers here. 2 green and 3 4/6 reach elemental turtle. As long as you control 10 or more lands, creatures you control get +2/+2. With the amount of extra lands that we are playing, that we are getting in this deck, how fast do you think we're going to be able to achieve that? Pretty fast, you would probably say. Everybody gets +2/+2 to stomp through. It is also reach. Whenever Fecund Greatshell or another creature you control with toughness greater than its power enters the battlefield, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped, otherwise you put it in your hand. So every time that any one of these cards with higher toughness, this one, higher toughness, higher toughness, higher toughness, higher toughness, higher toughness, anytime we pay any of those, we get to draw a card or play an extra land. So if he's out, we could bring a turn that we're playing 3 or 4 extra lands a turn, because if that's what's on top of our library, we actually want to flood at that point. Yeah, I know, Jay Villainy using floods to his advantage. As many times as we're able to play higher toughness cards, he will trigger. And if we have 10 lands, of course, everybody gets +2/+2 for that stomping action. Then we're going to finish it off with the Elemental Bear. This is a Calamity Beast. 2 green and 4 legendary creature, Elemental Bear, 2 of them. Vigilance and reach. Lumra, Bellow of the Woods, is power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. Whenever Lumra enters, mill 4 cards, then return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Crazy good. Crazy, crazy, crazy hard right there. If we have been playing the game for at least 6 rounds, 6, 7 rounds, we have maybe 3 or 4 lands in our graveyard, even longer if it's been a long game. And again, if we have multiple Iridescent Vine Lashers and hit him down, the amount of damage we're going to spray out, we're going to shotgun out at our opponent is going to be crazy high. And then he's just going to be huge and stompy on top of that. Now, there's one more trick. Yeah, it's a deck that you're happy to be flooded with, yes. There's one more trick that we have here, which is, of course, in our land section. Fabled Passage. This basically allows you to play 2 lands a turn. Fabled Passage, sacrifice Fabled Passage. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Then, if you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. So it's a land that you play as a land, tap it, and another land comes into play. So it's basically a way of triggering landfall twice. And if it comes into play and you have 4 or more lands, you can actually use that. It comes in untapped. The trick is we want to resurrect this card as much as possible, because when we play it and then cash it in, it goes again and again and again and again. Lumara can bring all of their Fabled Passages back, and then we can trigger all the Fabled Passages again, and then all of the other cards that we replay, that we pull more lands from the top, get played again. One of the added benefits of thinning out your lands like this is every card that you draw off the top is a banger. You're really not going to have to worry about drawing lands, because you've drawn so many from the deck, or milled so many directly from the deck into your hand and onto the board, that you're only ever going to draw bangers off the top, which is a very useful ability right there. So Fabled Passage is a key part of that. 1 or 2 Restless Cottages, yeah, that is a land creature. It's a 4/4. It benefits for Blossoming Tortoise, but it's a little slow. It comes in tapped. We get the food tokens there. Llanowar Waste deal us damage. That's fine. And Blooming Marsh is a little bit of a faster one from OTJ. 5 swamps, 8 8 force right there. A little bit more black than, we might want to adjust that back a little bit. A little bit more black than green. On the sideboard, what are we looking at? 2 Terra Sunders in case they want to hit you with those terrible things, those enchantments. Everyone's running Lockdown, Citadel Lockdown, or whatever that's called right now. Get rid of those enchantments or artifacts. Very annoying. Get rid of the simulacrums or a permanent if you kick it for 4 total. Not bad. Assassin's Trophy. Destroy target permanent and opponent controls. Its controller may search their library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield. We can use this against our opponent, or we could actually use this against ourselves, believe it or not, because we get to search our library for a basic land and play it, and that might be what we want to do. So if somebody's going to like exile something we have, we can actually play it against our own Vine Lasher or something like that, and then kill it, play a land, hit them, and then resurrect what we just killed. So Assassin's Trophy, not a bad one either, and that is from the Karlov set right there. We're going to look at it on the sideways view right here, and then we'll take a look at this. Standard deck, this is new post-rotation standard. 25 creatures altogether, a little bit of everything here. Scouts, turtles, vampires, assassins, bears, clerics, everything. Oddly enough, the most that we have is scouts and turtles. It really is technically a scout turtle deck. 6 instants, 4 sorceries, 1 enchantments, 24 lands altogether on a 2.6 average. Don't consider that too low. You're going to be ramping like crazy with the amount of landfalls that you're getting. So this is the Badlands, guys. We're going into the Badlands with this one. Again, here it is on the up and down view, so you can see the mana cost. I prefer this view. Everyone always tells me I want it on the other view. Guys, if this explodes in likes, I will start doing the horizontal view for your pleasure. If it doesn't, if it gets less likes than normal, I'm going back to the one I like, because you always tell me to do the other one. So vote with your likes right here and your comments. Tell me that you like it. All right, guys, this is amazing. We are playing Mythic right now, and it is absolutely dominating. It's getting about a 70% win rate and really, really coming in. It is not a fast deck, but it is a smooth deck, and it will grind you down. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Standard rank, into the Badlands. Here we go, guys. Ooh, you guys get a bonus game. Bonus game. Bonus game for the viewers. It's not a very good opener. We'll play that. Vertical FTW. I don't know. The people complain constantly about the lack of horizontal, man. They constantly. I mean, like, it is the #1 complaint on my channel. Why aren't you showing me in horizontal? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Show me in horizontal. Why can't I see in horizontal what it is? Let me see the blah, 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 horizontal. That's all they want. That's all anybody ever wants is horizontal. So I said I'll give it to them. You know, I'll give them the horizontal. Sure, yeah, man. You can get it. We'll do it. It's gonna be a big video. It's gonna be the first post whatchamacallit video. So we'll see if they really want to do horizontal or not. We'll find out. Attacks. I'll be stealing this deck. I like better than your build. Yeah, it's gonna be up. It's gonna be up. No worries. His bats are blooming right now. Who up blooming their bats right now? For real though. Recon. Attacks. Amalia Benavides de Guedes. Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't really care about seeing the art. I need to see what the actual title of the card is. I don't care about the art. I'm sure the art is lovely, but I don't give a shit. show me what the actual name of the card is. Yeah, he really fucked me up with this double grab right here. That's the worst thing that could happen. Because I don't have any of my removal. I'm not drawing any of it. 20 cards in, I don't get a single piece of removal here, so... Boom, boom. He got the double bat, and I didn't get any kill. Plus, he was on the play, so I couldn't even do the reflective kill. This is why we stock kill cards, guys. Otherwise, you're gonna die. If you can't remove creatures in this game, you're gonna fucking die. It's just the way it goes. If you can't remove creatures, you're gonna fucking die. Damn it. Boom, good game. Yep. If you can't remove creatures, you're gonna fucking die. That's it. If you can't remove the first couple of creatures, you're gonna absolutely lose the game. I had 20 cards I drew 1 removal. And that's why I actually had 7 removals, and I went down to 6, and I think that extra cut down would make or break me right there, so. All right. Cries and Golgari. Listen, I have removal. I got a ton of it. Any one of them would have triggered off on me, man. I just need to play kill cards, but you can't get kill cards, you can't do it. It's just the name of the game. If you don't play kills, you don't fucking win. I've tried to do it a lot of other ways where I do less destroys. But you can't. You physically cannot run the game with no removals in it. If you're not removing on a steady basis, you're going to lose the game. I'm sorry. I have yet to see a build where someone's like, no, man, you don't need removals. You just need to, you just need to fucking be modest or something. I don't know it. If that deck exists, I surely don't know it, because I just don't know a build that you could possibly run where you're just not popping the first couple of cards that come out of the gate. It sucks. Honestly, even as somebody who plays mono black on a regular, I wish it wasn't like that. I wish it was different. I wish we weren't so pigeonholed into the removals, but here we are. All right, guys, I'm going to send you off on your way to somebody else. We'll go see Quarantine Capper Demon. All right, guys, we'll see you in the... Thank you for following Life with Aussies. Thank you so much. Bruce Dan, I see you. Der Pummel Panda, Erase Zero, Flavor Grog Punch. What's up? Neptune, New Force, 019, Omega Blasters, Roscoe, Raminquez, Real Queso Fuego, Very Vorpal, VTuber Aurora, Vlad the Stoner. How you doing? Thank you all for coming, guys. I really appreciate your support. Be there bright and early for the new deck. I'm going to get out of here tonight. Thank you so much for coming. Stormy, thank you so much. Chris Cass, Aiden, channel members, MTG Hillbilly, Chloe Pop, glad you liked it. Thank you all so much for coming. I've been Jay Villainy, you've been great, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.